I think that if Cypher can step up to the plate in these next coming rounds, they might win me over.
Yeah, exactly. I reckon it's the Chiefs to lose, but we'll see how we go. It should be a very interesting first map.
Certainly should. As we get ready for the first half, we're going into knife round here, and good luck's ringing out in the chat. Good to see some sportsmanship come out of both sides. Who are you picking for the knife round? Bit of a coin flip, I reckon.
Yeah, exactly. And there's not much you can really... I mean, the Ts, if they choose to go the aerial route, might have a little bit of an advantage out of it, but it's really much of a muchness. And with the new nuke as well, there's really not that advantage because the CTs can go to the same location with the same times. But yeah.
We are seeing a bit of a push in. Oh, there's one. Alistair looking for it. It's Kronos getting rinsed. There's the trade out. So fast and thick coming through here. Big one. There goes down Malta. And now 2v1. Lightstep is already on 45. He's going to get some big ones out. Prackham takes him out. And the team kill from Mystery to finish it off, of course, has to be the last man standing in the knife round.
Oh, exactly.
That will be Cypher taking it out, though. They take out this coin flip of a knife round, and they're going to be picking sides.
Yeah, and I'd probably be choosing the CT side if I was him. I'm not too sure on the map dynamics these days, but I would imagine that it's still slightly CT sided. But with the changes to outer, it might be a different story. I haven't paid a lot of attention to the new nuke.
We are coming back for new nuke, and it could throw it the other way. So it'll be interesting to see how both of these teams play that through. We're coming back here for the first round of this matchup for the night. Of course, it is 2 maps, so gonna have to see who pulls out the first one here on nuke.
And it will set the tone because nuke is anyway, it used to be a very momentum-based map. So if you were to say if you were to start on the T side and you were to get 4 rounds and come back with a 12 on the CT side, and then you'd be able to take that momentum into the second map quite easily. It was quite a momentum-based map.
Certainly was. We're seeing Ajax coming up the top here. He's in heaven looking for a pick. Prackham, look out. Having a sus here with the Julies. Might see big things coming from here. Mystery gets 2. That's 3 for Mystery. The assist coming through. Prackham gets a kill onto Lightstep. Big pick up there. And Kronos now watching the outside. 1 left, and that's Tux. He's hiding out by containers, trying to see if he can get some picks. This round is against him, though. And barely a trade coming out of Chiefs as well. We see him get some damage out. He's getting tagged up pretty heavily. 37 health remaining here as he hides. Tries to make some pokes, but this is what happens when he gets pincered. Takes out Elusive. He's going to fall to Kronos, and Cypher wins the first round. They're building that momentum you've talked about already. We saw Julius come out for Brackham again. Didn't quite have the resurgence he did last time we saw him, but he's doing quite well there, and that's the round for Cypher. They are getting quite a good buy up here. We're seeing the scout, and we've even got M4A1S coming through for Ajax, so it's going to be interesting to whether AJ can make use of this or whether he's just going to throw it away. X-Ray coming on, so we can see some positioning now, and it's going to be a push coming through here. Elusive looking to move up from the silos and get some picks long, but Alistair and Malta are waiting patiently in trophy room. They're going to see if they can get a trade back as well. Elusive's pushing down, and not many trades coming out in terms of damage here. Big one from Elusive, though. On to Alistair. He's waiting to see his opposition, and we've seen it now. Kronos gets some damage out. Tux takes out Malta with the team kill.
Oh, gosh.
And Kronos picks up Tux as well. It's now 2v5, and Cypher, they're well on their way to win me over.
Yeah, exactly. That was basically just the Chiefs trying to prod at the defense a little bit, but they kind of just ran into two players, and they really didn't have too much hope with the Tech 9s and the P250s. They did have armor though, so they will be ecoing into this round. It should be a straight eco as they try to get to this buy round as quickly as they can.
That's right. They're going to need to save up a little bit, get those AKs to start tapping heads. It's a very strong start, as we see, for the money on the side of Cypher. Almost every player well above, or every player is well above 2.5, and 3 team members above 3k. It means they're pretty well safe moving into further rounds, and the way they're fragging, I think they should be confident in their ability to hold on. Mystery gets Ints, and it's going to be a trade coming through. No, AJ gets Ali, and Mystery picking up Tux. Again, we're in, oh, there's AJ picking up another one. There's Lightstep down, and Mystery from the catwalk takes out Malta, and we're seeing 5 members still alive on Cypher once again. Their economy is not even being damaged at this point. Chiefs aren't trading out the kills. Yeah,
the Chiefs will be desperate here to get some sort of momentum back because, you know, the first 2 rounds are obviously, after the pistol, are obviously anti-eco rounds, but, you know, they were pretty pretty comprehensive victories. So they'll be looking to try and get some momentum back here, because if it starts to slide to that 4-0 or 5-0, they could be in a bit of trouble here early on.
Exactly right. We are seeing the swing towards outers here for the Chiefs, and they're playing a slow push. They're going to be looking to pick up some picks here and open up the map for themselves. Prackham's hiding back here. He's looking to hold angles and prevent a Chiefs push. Here come the smokes. And the molly held by Lightstep, looking to get some positioning opened up on the map so they can rotate unders. There's the nade, and it's a good one. He gets the tags up, and he's really low. Lightstep on 9 HP. It's now on 75 as well, so the nade's coming through strong to the CT side. It's taken up by Mystery, and the molly going to pick up Lightstep. And now we see the push, the rotate from the CTs as they try to get around. We see one. Kronos is down, but he drops the molly. Another molly out. Ali picks up AJ as well. And now we're seeing the Chiefs managing to get some guns into their hands. And they're trading out the kills. Now in the lead. This is the first time we've seen Chiefs have more players on their team than the opposition over at Cypher. So if we can see Prackham and Elusive pull something back, we see Prackham pick up one. Going to be looking for a couple more options here. Tux hiding in the vents. Doesn't know that he's there. Prackham making a bit of noise as he moves around here. But the Chiefs playing it patiently. Tux pokes out. He goes down. A very tagged up Alistair sitting behind. And there's the tap. Prackham going down. 1v2 now. Elusive. Not much time left for the bomb. He does have a kit, but doesn't look like he's going to have the time to push this one out. Will look for exit frags. Picks up the AK. And he's going to look to get above ground. Save that one. 3 HP. Good move coming out from him to save that.
Yeah, save that by the skin of his teeth there. I think what we saw there from the Chiefs that round was the main reason why that out area of nuke was opened up, so that they were able to use, get through those executes without having to worry about the CT up the top, because obviously they could get up to that same position to start with. But and after that, it was just capitalising on their indecision in terms of, you got two angles to look at. Once you've got two angles to look at, you don't know which one they're going to come from, and then it just
they
becomes a waterfall.
On their chances, and they played on probabilities, and that's what managed to open up that one for them. We're going to be seeing another slow play come through here. Bullets shot out across the map as both teams trying to make picks. Lightstep breaking out open some windows here and making some noise, and he's going to be looking to get some picks at the back end towards spawn. Tux waiting the long angle here, waiting for a headshot, not going to find one. AJ looking and waiting on the door with Kronos, but no one pushing through here as Chiefs take the slow time. They've got a time. They've got 1 minute left, and that's plenty of time, as we all know, to be able to push a bomb site. So once they can manage to get a couple of picks, if they can get one pick, I think we're going to see some quick rotates coming out of Chiefs. They've got some pace when they need to. Yeah,
exactly. And this is an interesting setup here from the CTs. They've actually got two pushed into Hut, trying to get that early pick, and Malta is gonna see Kronos. He's actually gonna see both of them. I'm not sure. I reckon he might think that it's just the same guy. Inz is gonna get that opening kill onto AJK, and this, I'm not sure. Yeah, the waterfall's gonna come in here onto this A site. Although Alistair's a little bit apprehensive. He's gonna fight Kronos, get that first kill. Mystery's gonna trade and get a second one as well, actually. So the light stepping in for 2 kills just means it's now Pracking a 1-on-3. A nice shot there on the Tux. 1-on-2 now in this annex sort of area. There is, I think the bomb's actually going towards B, so there will be ins here to kind of cut him off if he goes for that vent push and does exactly that.
Prackham pushes through the smoke and in. Smart enough to wait there, knows he doesn't have to go for his teammate, and he's covering the angle. Must be good comms coming out from the Chiefs side as they bring it back now. 3-2 Cypher lead. And we're seeing the Chiefs guys buying up once again. Money starting to look good for the side of Cypher. We've got some FAMASas and an M4A4. There's the ump coming out. Prackham picking up an M4A1S. So we're looking for some long-range engagements here. Even the ump pulling out for an SMG, some impressive range and some good damage as well. So hopefully the Cypher boys will be able to get some taps. There's one of the Tux, and he's dropped down to 78. And big shots coming out of Mystery. He's looking for them in the side door here. Going to find one, but no picks.
Yeah, the Chiefs will be looking to kind of break Cypher's economy here, because if they can, they get up to that 4-3 pretty easily, because you're not going to be doing too much on USPs unless you want to, double save and force up on that first eco. But Ins with a nice shot there on the Mystery, kind of almost opens the floodgates a little bit. There is still 2 members here on this inner site, up on top of that little hut box sort of thing. So they could catch them off guard if they do decide to push this inner site.
And I think that was the key on the last round, was catching out this centerpiece first. Like you said, the waterfalls came in, and then it was easy mode. We're seeing the trades come out. Pracker gets light step. Malta falls to AJ. Ali picks up AJ. Kronos for ins. Tux on Prackham, and Kronos now picking up Alistair as well. Tux is the last one left. He's on outers, and now he's going to have to rotate to get this bomb 1v2.
Yeah, interesting play there from the Chiefs. They didn't push as a unit. They pushed very staggeredly and just got picked off. There was 3 of them that got killed within about 5 seconds, but they didn't come out at the same time to try and overwhelm the CTs. It was quite staggered, and in the end, it's now a 1-on-2 here for Tux.
And here's Elusive watching the angle. Tux not checking his corners, and with limited time was trying to rush a bomb side. Of course, Cypher had the angle covered, and that's going to be 4-2. Their game to win, and they're doing impressively well. Like I said, Chiefs, they're the name brand here. They're the ones you trust. But Cypher are bringing it to the table on the CT side.
Yeah, and that was a golden opportunity there for the Chiefs to equalise and pull ahead. But now, as you can see, they're on 1. I'm not exactly sure on this. Maybe it's just a money equalisation technique that they're using. But only the 1 AK on ins brings a little bit of doubt into it, but yeah, certainly a golden opportunity gone begging there for the Chiefs.
It was, and they've missed that opportunity. They're now going to have to try and claw it back, and I think that's what Inns is going to be looking to do. Use his AK, get the damage out, get some taps, and hopefully push something through. Light step moving around. We're seeing the spray from Kronos, gets Inns, and there's that AK now moving to Alistair. So the advantage of having that AK but making sure you're still grouped is someone pulls it with him. Prackham checking his corners and checking behind the container. It's going to be Alistair picking up Mystery, and now it's opening up back even for the Chiefs. They've got 4 men on the ground, but of course Alistair well tagged up. 7 HP remaining as the push goes on to B site.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see what the Chiefs do here. Bracky's going to take down Malta. Alistair's going to reply pretty quickly, though, so it's down into a 3-on-3. They are at the back end of this B site. Not exactly sure what they're going to try and do here. Maybe go up back towards that A site. It looks like that is what they're going to be able to do. Light step and Tux, though, taken out pretty quickly by Kronos, and I think that's also AJK in the Heaven sort of area. So pretty much shuts that down straight away.
And I mean, when you look at it here, we've got Alistair. Yes, he's got an AK. He can get some great taps, but he's got 7 HP in a dream. With 2 frags already this round, I find it hard for him to find the ace and clutch. He is going to get some touches onto his opponent, Kronos. He's going to look for this flank. It's AJ at the back. Oh. And now down to 6 HP, that 1 HP foot shot is it's looking pretty dire for Alistair. He's hiding, he's looking for picks, and there it is. AJ picks him up. It's going to be the defusal coming out from Kronos. And a good round, all round, for Cypher. Kronos picking up 2k, AJ doing the same, and Mystery. Prackham, sorry, picking up 1 for himself. Yeah,
it was important for Cypher there not to lose too many players against that anti-eco, especially as they had 1 AK, so not too much of an anti-eco. But certainly restricts the Chiefs a little bit more coming into this round on a 4 spot, and it means that they're able to consolidate a little bit and have the full nades coming into this round.
I must say, Tux needing to pull things forward a little bit. Only 2 points on the board and really not fragging well. He seems to be getting caught out at bad opportunities. And I think we can see the Chiefs, they're on a pistol rush now. They're looking to push in, and Mystery getting the kill on Ali there with the molly. So a bit of a cook up here on the map. Chiefs really trying to push hard now and make the most of a pistol round. Tux with his Murtos. It's Mystery picking up light step. Tux has seen one. He's making noise now out over the B site, trying to draw them out perhaps while his teammates can make some moves. Prackham out on catwalk. He's having a look outside, making sure that nothing rotates. And there it is. Malta goes down. Prackham gets him on the ladder. Tux now rotating back towards spawn side. And we see him go down to AJ. I'll take AJ, sorry. What? Yeah. My vision is not helping me today, and that's actually a good pick for Tux. He's heeded my warning, and he's actually going to get the first pick of this round. So now that he's got the M4 in hand, going to be handy for him to now try and see if he can put it to good use. 45 seconds coming up on the clock, and not a lot of time to get the bomb down, and 4 frags.
Yeah, I'd almost be tempted to save in this situation if I was Tux, but no. Gets taken down. He only had 40 seconds to survive, and he probably could have done it, but at the same time, they can all come by coming into this round, so it's obviously not too much of an issue.
Not much of a hindrance, but it's always good to have some spare cash in those reserves. I think looking for those exit picks, or looking for extra picks in that round could have been good. Bolster his own personal economy a little bit more, try and dampen the Cypher economy, but that hasn't worked out in his favour, as we've seen. Nades coming out here, moving towards the A side. It's a big push from the Chiefs. They've smoked out the long angle. Elusive firing off some shots, but not going to connect with anyone. And Alistair on 84 HP. The push is on the outside as well, as Chiefs take 2 angles, internal and external. Good turn from Tux, though. Brackham having to reload. It's not going to help him on that external push.
Yeah, I like what Brackham was trying to do there, but just kind of fluffed the shot. You saw 2 of them, and now Tux is able just to kind of flank the inner side, and they've pretty much just got this side straight up. Elusive's now the only one left for Cypher. Does manage to set down Malta, but he's in a 1-on-2 now. He wasn't in a 1-on-4. Takes down Tux in the head, and it's now in a 1-on-2. He is in the squeaky area. There is a player on. He's not going to see. Not going to see Alistair there jumping up onto Hart and gets taken pretty much domed straight in the head. So yeah, 6-3 now, and that was the Chiefs round. They needed that. They needed that to stop the slide and basically get themselves back into this game.
They did, and they've now taken that. A series of unfortunate events, it seems, as the push onto that site coincided. He checked his angle on his right, checked that corner, make sure no one was hiding next to Vent. And as he's looked there, of course, we've had Ali pop out on top of the hut and get that top-down angle. And it's pretty easy to hit headshots when you're looking straight at them from above.
Oh, exactly. If you miss that shot, well, you might as well uninstall CS.
Yeah, that's it. Might as well Alt F4 and leave competitive now. We've seen a pause come through, so at pause time in the next round, that's going to happen. We'll be interested to see what's happening for the players there. Lightstep looking to get a pick here, gets 1. AJ's taken out 2, and that's going to be a roasting coming through here. Brackham trading out for getting Tux and Lightstep before he falls for Alistair. We're in a 1-on-2 situation, and the AWP has been brought out by Kronos. He's on the outside, and we see him watching the long angle here. Going to have to be careful, Alistair, to try and move around this map. As we see Elusive hiding. Kronos looking for the angle here. It's going to be down to good communication. Alistair pushing through Elusive, waiting for it, and there it is. Chiefs now lagging behind as we see Cypher draw away with another round win, 7-3. And we're getting awfully close to half-time. Like you said, Coop, the momentum on Nuke is unbelievable. And it's pushing forward here in favour of Cypher. Yeah,
it's obviously a benefit when we can see where everybody is, but I don't think Alistair kind of realised that he basically had the A site all to himself. Don't know if that was an issue of communication on Cypher's part, but just unfortunate that he chose the wrong choke point to go through. But that's the game of CS. You win some, you lose some. And not this round because they're on Glock, but the next round's going to be absolutely critical for the Chiefs.
It certainly will be. If they can manage to take out next round, they can start moving some momentum forward. Nice work from Elusive, though. Going to look to prevent that. We've seen Malta here, and that's Mystery putting him down. Brackham on with the XM. One of my personal favourites, and he's Rambo now on the defense. Shot comes out from Kronos, and that's going to miss the Lightstep on the catwalk. Lightstep pushing through now, looking for picks here. Kronos watching this doorway, waiting for it, and an easy AWP shot as he pops him in the chest. Lightstep goes down, and now 8-3 for Cypher. It looks like they're bringing their A game tonight.
That just shows you how confident Brackham is. The fact that he's confident enough, even though he only has a 4-round advantage, to use an XM. Sure, that's probably the choke point on you that you can use it on top of the hut looking into squeaky, but it's still a pretty ballsy move.
And not only that, but then to follow it up by hard pushing the opposite corridor to get a long-range XM. Brackham's on fire tonight, and he's doing quite well. He's backing up his performance from last week.
Oh, very much so, very much so. With the same amount of BM, and this round, as I said earlier, is critical now for the Chiefs. They do have not the greatest buy. There is a Galil and a UMP on Malta and Lightstep respectively, and they don't quite have full nades. So be interesting to see whether they go for this outer sort of smoke execute again to try and get into secret, or what they try to do. But it seems that it is going to be pretty similar, although the bomb's actually down inside hut, so maybe it might just be a bit of a pinch here through Annex.
And we're seeing the push. There's Mystery taking out Tux. The flash, he saw the flash thrown, turned away, and was able to dodge that CC effect. But we are seeing a now push on the opposite side. Flash is coming out, Alistair pushing through, and the shot's coming from Elusive underneath. He's going to be retreating back to the site and looking to get a position to hold. opting for the office, and it's going to be a mad shot from AJ onto Lightstep, picking one up. We see the push here. There's one and some damage down, but Inns is going to take out Elusive before he picks up the double. Yeah,
great positioning there from Elusive. Drops the bomb, which in that sort of situation, a 3-on-5 is pretty important. It's now on a 2-on-4. The CTs know exactly where the Ts are, and they're pretty much just surrounded here. Not a heck of a lot they can do. They are going to get the bomb down in the smoke, but the CTs are closing in pretty fast, and there's Alistair. Now it's just Inns left in a 1-on-4, half health. He's going to be able to take down AJK, but they know exactly where he is now, and he shouldn't last too much longer here, and Prax is going to take him down. So that is now 9-3 for Cypher, and they're certainly taking a hold of this one.
They certainly have, and like you said, it was the communication after getting that drop. Elusive, although he only got one kill, a bit of a tag, and made them drop the bomb, it was the information that he gained from doing that has put Cypher through for that round. Of course, Cypher are fragging really well, which helps you, and no amount of information can back up a lack of ability to frag. But in saying that, we saw the rotations then on the X-Ray. We saw the rest of the Cypher team moving around. Prackham coming through that ramp, looking to establish a bit of a pincer. It meant no backing out. They had to plant on the B site, and it forced Chiefs into an unfortunate position.
Yeah, but on the Chiefs side as well, you're not going to get anywhere if you've just got one guy fragging. Like we've got Alistair, who's almost doing a kill all round, which is respectable. It's what you want to do for your team. You want to be able to kill at least one around. Malta's not even off the mark yet.
Yeah. And I think it's a shame. We're talking about the top of CS in our region here, and it'll be good to see Malta. I think Malta's just not in his groove quite yet tonight.
No.
Whether that needs to come out on map 2 or whether it'll be coming out in just a moment is yet to be discovered. But with the pushes here, AJ does get flashed out. It comes through on the waterfall and manages to get the kill, though, and falls to Alistair. The push coming out here. Mystery waiting on top of the hut. The bomb is down, and we're seeing Inns push out. Inns getting... Wow, Prackham picking up 2. Mystery getting Inns, and it's now a 1v4. Tux left up once again. He's watched the external angle, and now he's having to rotate in and bomb down. Not going to be as easy when bombs dropped on the roof compared to now.
Yeah, it's not too easy to take that inner sight against heavy utility, unfortunately. Not something that the T's kind of had as their advantage going into that round. Wasn't really calling Malta out earlier. It was more... Nice shot there from Pragam. It was more highlighting the fact the other 3 members on the Chiefs team, well, I mean, Inns is on 7, but you got Lightstep and Tux on 3 and 4 respectively. That's just... If you want to be able to, win this game with any sort of... confidence, those numbers need to be
we need a lift them.
Yeah,
and we expect more of the Chiefs. They're quite a competitive team. It's a shame to see them. I'm not sure what's going on, whether just not quite in their flow of communication, whatever it is. It'd be good to see them bring it back, and so we can have something a little more along the lines of what we're used to seeing come out of them, especially after last week's results.
Yeah, and I think a bit of it as well as being on T side of Nuke. So hopefully once they get onto that CT side, they might get a little bit into their groove. Mystery, with 2 nice opening picks there, which makes it a 5-on-3 and makes it now very difficult for the Chiefs to get any sort of traction. As I say, he gets a 3rd, AJK gets 1 for himself as well, and just like that, it's Tux again in a 1-on-5.
Back to Tux. He seems to be the roach that won't go down despite Fallout. Picks up 1 and now has an AWP. Time to do some damage. Picks up Elusive. It's the man with 78 HP, an AWP and a dream, now looking on the external. There's 1 to his left, not sure of the positioning, and there it is. Mystery picks up another kill for that round, his 4K, and gets the AWP back to the team. Yeah,
great positioning there from Mystery. Pretty much just hamstrung any sort of chief effort in that round as soon as it started, really. 2 nice opening picks there, and then 2 more towards the end of the round to solidify that 4K. We're now in the last round of the half. You can see a pretty it's an alright force up. There's not too much. The 2 guys with Tech 9s, the only ones with decent utility. Got 3 AKs. Hopefully they'll be able to do something in this. I think they're going to go towards outer again.
I think with the Chiefs we could expect a little bit of balancing as well, although you did mention that only Malta and Lightstep have the utility because of their Tech 9s. If they can balance that, if they can pace out their utility and the use of those frags, where they're going to be able to see them. Oh, that was dirty. Inns picking up Mystery there through the door. I think we're seeing it now that they are balancing out. They've got their first pick. Inns doesn't know that he's got an opponent to the right in AJK. And if he can just maintain some pressure here, we might be able to hopefully pick him up. He's checked on top of the hut, but I don't think he's checked to his side. And there it is. AJ picks up in, crack him onto Alistair. And AJ picks up a rapid 4K. Lightstep, Tux and Malta going down as we finish off the first half of Nuke. and it's not looking awfully good for the Chiefs here. Like you said, as we switch sides, good halves coming out in the chat and good sportsmanship from the boys. Maybe this is where Chiefs turn it up and take it to the nines. We've seen Cypher win countless rounds here uncontested. Now it's the Chiefs' time to bring it back home.
Yeah, and that's exactly. They need to get off to a good start here. Win this pistol, otherwise they're pretty much done in this first map. But also, I just want to point out, that's why you check your corners, because AJK shouldn't have even got 1 kill there, let alone 4.
Especially when we're having 3 people pushing onto the site. Not one's been able to check there and take him out. He's maintained a relative amount of health throughout that whole fragging session. And now we head into the second half. It's going to be interesting to see how Chiefs pull it through. Kronos picking up 2 already. That's Inns and Alistair down, and Mystery pushing hard.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Inns and Tux are trying to do there. Kind of holding the same angle from the same spot. Just made them pretty much sitting ducks if they didn't get that opening pick there onto the rushing tees from Radio. Kronos is going to try and get that bomb down. He does know that Malta is in this. I'm not even sure what it's called now. I think it might be Toxic.
Yep.
He's gonna tag up 1 there, but he's pretty much in a losing battle here. Elusive's going to come encroach him. He's going to get him eventually. Domed in the head.
He's done well. I mean, look, I believed in the Malta dream, and I'm waiting for the dream to happen tonight. Was his opportunity there to get some traction and get off the board? Unfortunately, not going to get that one moving. He does have 2 assists, though. He's contributing to the team, and of course, he's contributing with information and the rest of it. So, got to give him credit for what he is trying to do. But Malta, we believe in you, buddy. All the love from the judge here. My gavel's down for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't even go and assist in this situation. Like, I'm not, throwing shade at him or anything, but certainly, hopefully we can see better from him in the second map. I think he will want to see better from himself in the second map.
That's right.
Certainly not something you really
not something you expect to be doing. I don't think Malta woke up in bed this morning and said, you know what, CGB tonight, boys, I'm going to bottom frag. But look, there's always map 2, and in fact, there's always another potential 13 rounds coming through here. But as we see the massive frags come out elusive, Mystery, AJ, and Kronos all picking up kills. Prackham doesn't actually contribute this time. He gets to take a round off. Unfortunately, we've seen Chiefs drop another one. It's now 14-3 in favour of Cypher. And 18 rounds in, it's pretty dire. As soon as they win this one, they're match point. And I'm doubtful that Chiefs... it could happen. Anything's possible. But with the way that Cypher's playing right now, it's going to be a long shot for Chiefs to bring this back to overtime. Especially as they've gone for the win here by 4 South instead of waiting for the next round and trying to force that however unlikely 12-round comeback to get the draw. Mystery's going to get that opening kill. Alistair is going to trade, but Mystery around the silo there gets that second kill and plants the bomb. Inns is going to get a nice kill there on Elusive. Does spot out Mystery there. It is now going to be on 3-on-3. Bomb is down. Inns gets taken out. Tux trades. Tux actually gets 2 there with the UMP. So now it's Mystery in a 1-on-2. He does know one's heaven. He's going to get taken down by Lightstep. So that is maybe the start of the comeback, but certainly a long way to go. But certainly a good start. I believe. Look, this round win hopefully can, for the Chiefs' sake, can disrupt some of the Cypher momentum. Like you said, Nuke momentum map. It's proving to be so in this case between these 2 teams. And now Chiefs looking to get some buys up again. We've got an AK saved by Malta. That's being thrown around, and Inns is going to grab that. Alistair grabbing 1 as well. And now we've got some more utility on every player. And we commented earlier about how that was an issue for them. Now that everyone's got utility, everyone's got some good weaponry. And of course we have the armor. Inns not getting head armor though. Going to have to watch and keep his head down. Yeah, interesting. Mystery does get the opening sort of dink there. Tag sort of thing on the Lightstep. He's just going to watch that angle, but Lightstep knows better than to repeat that. He does. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Cypher do coming in this round. They're just kind of situated around the lobby area at the moment. Probably not telegraphing an outside push at this point because there's no one even out of the boxes. You're probably looking at either a radio or an inner site push at the moment. That's right. As we wait for the teams to get some action. Minute coming up left in this round. And a very important round for the Chiefs, as all are from now on in this map. They don't want to get Cypher to match point. The flash coming out from Prackham. He's going to look away from that one and going to line up his positioning for the next nade. Molly comes out from Inns as he's waiting on this long angle. Mystery going to be opting for the top. Waterfall could be coming through at any moment now. Interesting setup here from the CTs. There is 2 on this inner site. One's actually situated down in the vent, I think, for that quick, fast vent push that has come out
not so much from Cypher, but has come out from the Chiefs a couple of times on their T-half. And then they've got one member towards this outside, and I can't quite see where the fifth is at the moment. I think that was Lights that was just jumped in. Made 3 members on this inner site. As AJK gets taken down straight up, now to 4 or 5, and they're just going to push straight into the site. I'm not sure that's the best idea. Inns and Alistair get 2 quick kills. Inns with the second one for himself, and just like that, it's now Prak in a 1-on-5. Certainly not the approach I would have taken, but it's going to be another round here for the Chiefs, unless Prak can do something special and he gets taken down by Alistair.
Alistair takes him down with the turn, and that's going to be Chiefs building their momentum back. We said it could happen on CT. Looks like it is. Malta getting another assist on the board. We feel for him. We need to get... I want to see that one. But the boys on the Chiefs side, they're pulling it back. It's a start of a shift in momentum. And even if they do manage to drop this game, if they can at least hold on to some of the momentum they've had in the last 2 rounds, take that through to the second map and push hard, maybe we'll see something greater come out in map 2.
Yeah, look, as dumb as it sounds, I think if they don't end up winning this, which is a long shot, I think they want to take as many rounds as they can. And that seems stupid, because obviously if you don't win, you lose, right? But on a map like New, taking that momentum into the next map is absolutely critical. So Cypher here, just on tech lines. Actually, he's going to get the early pick on the ins, but the T is
Malta! He's done it, boys!
He's done it! He's got 2 quick kills, and the artillery advantage is showing. It's now just AJK and Mystery. I think they might even get the bomb down here, which is surprising.
Ooh.
Tux gets completely demolished by AJK. And it's a 2-on-2 now. I wouldn't bet on Cypher, but it's certainly not undoable.
And we see Alistair takes out one. AJ backed into Toxic, and he's going to have to watch his angles. AJ taken out, and Mystery backed into Toxic. And with that little health, and he's just inside the molly. It's another assist for Malta. Alistair claiming the kill, the AK down. Boys, we've seen it happen. Malta's managed to get 2 on the board.
What a lad.
With another assist in this round. We're proud of him, and we're seeing the match boards come out here. AJ must be having some issues on the Cypher side. We did have some headset issues in the first pause, and hoping nothing too serious in this one, as of course the guys. Here we go, Malta, we love you. We love you on the board, boys. Everyone rally around him, and that's the main thing. He's given a good effort, and I think that's testament to his sportsmanship is the word I'm looking for.
And character.
Yeah, that's right. He's keeping his head up, and despite not having the best game, everyone has one. For me, it's more often than not, but Malta seems to be coming back and rallying.
Yeah, and a good start to the comeback here by the Chiefs. It hasn't been convincing, but they've been getting the rounds on the board, and if they can start getting some more rounds, it will break the T's economy even more. They won't be able to continue to force up, and we could see a spiral in the opposite direction. So it's going to be interesting to see what ends up happening. We're still in a pause, not too sure what's going on. The Chiefs have actually asked to unpause. We're now just waiting on Cypher.
We'll see.
What do you think? Do you think the Chiefs can do it?
Look, I'm a big believer of anything happening in esports. We've seen crazy things happen plenty of times before. That's what makes good Reddit moments. But in saying that, realistic outlook here is Cypher's only got 2 rounds to clinch back for the win.
Yeah.
It's not a hard feat, seeing as they've managed to now have it to 14-6. Chiefs have had a good last 3 rounds and have brought it back pretty strong, but I'm still yet to see something phenomenal come out of them. Malta's turned it back on now. He's fired up and he's ready to go. If he can carry that into multiple rounds with the support of his team, then maybe we're going to see Chiefs. I'd like to see them crack 10 rounds. I think doing 4 more is doable before dropping a loss, and I think a 16-10 is definitely achievable for the Chiefs, just to take some rounds away and keep the morale up, ready for map 2. But in saying that, we could expect anything. This is CGPL. Anything's possible, and we see Brackham take out Lightstep. He's looking to hold one heck of an angle, but no pushing coming yet from the T's. They're just looking for picks, seeing how they can open up the map for that push to match point. Yeah, and we do see Kronos. I think that's the first time we've seen him with the AWP, at least on the TE side. He did go out as to start with. AJK is going to get traded out there by Inns, who's the only one left in this, what's it called, radio sort of area. There is going to be 3 Ts coming down now. I think Inns is aware of it. He just saw one, so he could be on the end of a few. If they check their corners, he'll be taken out straight away. But Tux comes to the rescue, and It's good communication in there. Tux has covered Inns. Inns has said, look, coming back, I've seen one, I've seen two. There's at least two here. Tux has said, right, gotcha. I'll cover your angle. We see Kronos go up after Praga, and Alistair sitting there watching the Heaven Ladder from across the room. He's staring intently, waiting for that one. Chiefs, another round. They've brought it back to 7-14. They're doing well. The economy's disrupted now. If we look on the side of Cypher, Prackham with plenty left in the bank. He has gone 23 and 11, but he has to hold on to that. We need to make sure that the T side, they have balanced economy. No sense Prackham buying up and then not being able to buy when they need him on the match point round if they win this one.
Exactly. Thanks for translating my retarded.
I've got you, babe. I've got you.
Tux gets 3 quick kills here from the back of out. He's going to get a 4th there, and
Malta picked up another one, boys.
He's now on 5, I think.
He is.
Or thereabouts, or maybe it's 3.
Malta's on 3, but he's got 4 assists. So
he's doing work.
He's
doing
rallying, boys. We love it. But Chiefs 8 rounds now.
Yeah.
Tuck's massive performance there and great communication from, I assume great communication from all the other boys around the map to make sure that Tux knows exactly where they are, picks them up with a massive spray. M4 doing the work for Tux.
Yeah, exactly. Great work there from Tux in that round. And this will now start to play in the minds of Cypher. You know, they've let a couple of rounds go now. I think it's getting into that 5 or 6 territory. They've just gone on to a double eco. They'll be thinking, we need to win this next round, otherwise...
Into one tap on AJK. He's going to pick up the first frag of the round. We see the push from Mystery, and there it is. Malta picks up another, boys. Alistair getting elusive. Tux getting Kronos, and Malta finishing off the round on Prackham. The boys on the side of Cypher, though, they do have plenty of cash in the reserves. They're going to buy this round. You look at that money on Mystery. He had 9k to start the round. Unbelievable work, and we're going to be seeing a big round. This one here is the critical one for Cypher. They've bought back, they're back in the economy. They lose this one, they're potentially looking at least another 1-round loss unless they can pull something in the reserves with a force. Chiefs looking to maintain their momentum streak. They're doing very well. They've picked their game up. We assume they've picked their communication up as well, whether that's more concise communication, whether they weren't talking much before. Don't know, maybe they're just not warmed up. But now they're coming into it. And it looks strong. Yeah, they've had 6 strong rounds.
Yeah, this is the Chiefs that we're more used to seeing.
Damn right.
Malta is now no longer on the bottom of the leaderboard, so that will fill him. That will fill him with a lot of confidence. I'm very, very certain of that. Interesting to see what Cypher do into the round.
Elusive.
Tux gets absolutely smoked by Elusive there. Now in a 5-on-4. Lightsup's actually going to push up with the AWP, trying to find that information. Not going to find anything. Malta's going to reply there on the Mystery. Elusive with a second mint headshot there onto Inns.
He's doing well.
He wants this game to finish.
Oh, Lightstep, though, doesn't get the flip quick enough, and AJ's down. What a turn from Malta onto Kronos, though. And that's going to be yet another kill for him. Malta goes down there to Elusive. The comms coming out. Alistair on the A site. You've got Prackham on 15, Elusive on 79, and AJ on 100. He's found AJ. AJ with the angle, but Alistair's going to pick him up and only takes minimal damage. Big one coming out from Alistair. It's now the clutch. The bomb plant going down, and Alistair picks up a 3rd. Easy defuse for him with the kit. And he's going to clutch out a round to bring this 14-10 and said it was possible. And he's done it.
Yeah, if there was any way for Cypher to lose that round in a worse situation, you tell me, because that's gonna play on their minds really badly now.
I think so, especially the bomb. They tried to rush the defuse there. Smarter plan would have been to stop defusing and watch that vent. You've just communication need to be there. Teammates just gone down. Could have been. I understand why the bomb plant rush was there, but it allowed Alistair time to rotate and get the position to kill the planter. I'm of 2 minds there. Either get the plant down a little quicker and rush it, or stop, get the communication going, and try and go for that frag. Alistair didn't have much health left at all in that round.
No, and the critical thing here will be to see how Cypher responds to that, because they could very easily now go, they could be in a very, very damaged state of mind. Lightstep is going to try and get that first kill, isn't going to find anything. The T's are actually going to make their way successfully into Secret, which pretty much unopposed, which we haven't seen so far from Cypher on their team round. Usually Lightstep up the top has got some sort of damager off. It's Tux is going to run straight into Kronos. He's gonna pick up what he left off. He's going to... Oh, that had the potential for a summit right there.
It had... Oh, well, look, that had potential to be a great play, and we've seen AJK pick up Alistair. Lightstep's now coming back out onto Cat. He's going to have a look. Not going to find anyone there, and we've seen the push down onto the site. Elusive picks up Malta. Buddy, our friend, falling down on this one. And as the team at Cypher look to make sure their site is clear, Prackham very low, 2 HP and a dream for him. And it's a 3v4 opportunity here. Inns looking to push down. We've got Elusive at the door. Need to check your angles, Chiefs, and make sure you covered them all. The big push coming out here. Inns. Light step with the kill on Elusive. And that's going to be a site looking clear, but no action on the B site. We're going to see Inns look to rotate to A. No, back down to ramp here. Need to find something. Lightstep picks up AJK. He's doing well. Bomb is down behind the silo. We see Inns going for taps. There's damage down. Mystery picks up Lightstep. And it's going to be Prackham hiding. Tux manages to get Mystery. Prackham, 2 HP and a dream. He needs to hold this site. He's not going to, though. The bomb throw puts him down. A shot put to the face. And that strong arm is going to be the one that gets it. Lols in the chat as the boys all recognise the impact's taking him out. And it's going to be another Chiefs round. They've brought it back and doing better than I estimated. Now bringing it back to 11-14. They've had over 7 rounds uncontested. Yeah, this is something special here from the Chiefs. Also want to point out that last round was actually more perceived pressure from the round previously, where we saw that massive clutch, because they actually had the site completely empty, and that just perceived pressure that there might be someone around the corner. They didn't trust themselves, and they ended up delaying the bomb plant by about 30 seconds where they didn't need to, and that pretty much lost them the round. And that's the thing, unfortunately, for the side of Cypher, CSGO is just as much an informational game as it is a strategy and a fragging game. You need to have that current information on your opposition's positioning to make the plays that you've stratted and to be able to get the frags on the board. Kronos taking out Lightstep there with one heck of a shot. He's going to be picking up the AWP here from Lightstep. God's Wrath in his hands and try and get some more frags. Mystery pushing along with him. Better watch the back angle here and rotate round perhaps. Watching for the lurkers. Malta on the rotations here. He's chilling out in Toxic. He's waiting for his time. Tux is going to get Prackham. Kronos puts down Inns. And it's going to be the 3v4 still in favour of Cypher. They have the positioning around the map. Chiefs are waiting for the push to try and get something happening. But when you are spread out to 3 members, Nuke's a pretty wide map, and you need to make sure that you can get your team rotating. Mystery takes out Alistair. Tux. Boom! Onto AJ, but Mystery's going to take him back. Elusive now. Malta out of the vent. We're watching for him. He's looking for one. There's one. Looks back through the hut. Seen in heaven. Gets a tag. He's looking again. He's floating back between the two. Goes for Mystery. Malta, 45 HP and a dream. And hopefully he can hear Mystery above him. He doesn't get the frag though. Mystery drops him. And ladies and gentlemen, here in the Acer CGPL Autumn Series, map 1 in the matchup between Cypher and Chiefs, we're finally at match point. Chiefs have managed to extend this out to round 27 being played. Going to be interesting to see if they can take 4 more round wins and push us to an overtime. Yeah, I like what Cypher did there. They no offense to Lightstep, but he is the in-game. He's the in-game leader. He is the one that if you're going to poke somewhere to try and get some information, he's the one you probably want to find to get a pick. Because that AWP is obviously also so dangerous if he gets on a roll. And in Lightstep's hands as well. He's got a good shot on him. Yeah, exactly. So that I like what Cypher did there, trying to find that weak link and kind of exploit that going into that round. And they ended up just having the advantage and just capitalising on that in the end. So that's very well done there from Cypher in that round. It certainly is, as we see big buys and AWP on both sides of the map. And slow movement coming through now. It's going to be Mystery moving up onto container. And he's looking to get some nice smokes out. Positioned well. And they're looking to move down towards Secret. Lightstep covering this sharp angle, but not seeing any movement yet. I don't think we've seen Lightstep in this position before, so I'm not sure that they're going to be able to call this. I don't think so as well. We hear bullets fly out, but I don't think they know where it is. And Mystery! One heck of a shot. Lightstep might not have been there all map, but Mystery knows the positioning. Knows that bullets have rung out, and that's going to be the Cypher boys rotating to get the secret push on. Elusive on the other side of the map might be looking to make some noise, might also be looking to get the lurk as we wait for the Chiefs to rotate. And Cypher playing two sides of the map, not a bad plan. We just got to make sure that it's played well. And if Elusive pushes too early or too late, we could see him fall down. Elusive picks up Ins, and that's going to be opened up. Alistair picks up Mystery. Alistair, 46 HP. 3 men, and there goes Alistair as AJ picks him up, waiting for the drop. It's now going to be 2v4. Hard press for Malta and Tux, but we've got our boy Malta on. He could turn this one on and bring it out for 15-12. Bommy's down the coop. I don't like the Chiefs' chances. No,
neither do I. I think this is going to be an end to the game, unless Malta, our favourite, can do something special, but he gets taken down by AJK, and now it is just Tux in a 1-on-4, probably coming from the worst position in a retake that you really want to be coming from, because you've got to check so many different angles coming into this in a site, and he gets taken down by AJK, and that is 16-11 for the first map here for Cypher.
They've done really well. Cypher's proven me wrong in the first map for tonight. Cypher versus Chiefs Esports Club, of course, in the Acer CGPL Autumn Series. My name's Judge. You can find me on Twitter at JudgeBrand. We're going to be right back with my co-caster at CoopKCS for map number 2 here in this matchup. Stay tuned.